Hi children, I am back again with assertion based questions, linear equations class 10. Let's get started. Assertion and reasoning questions. Let me see the directions. In the following questions, there's a statement of assertion A is followed by a statement of reason R. Mark the correct choice as option A, both A and R are true, but R is the correct explanation of A. Option B, both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Option C, A is true, but R is false. Option D, A is false, R is true. The very first question. The graph of linear equation 3x plus 2y equal to 12 and 5x minus 2y equal to 4 gives a pair of intersecting lines. Reason is the graph of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 gives a pair of intersecting lines if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Let me check the assertion now. The condition for the pair of intersecting lines is certainly a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Here, what is a1 and a2? a1 is 3, b1 is 2, c1 is minus 12, a2 is 5, b2 is minus 2 and c2 is minus 4. The ratio a1 by a2 is 3 by 5, b1 by b2 is 2 by minus 2 which is equal to minus 1 by 1. Definitely a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Hence a is true and r, the reason, is also true. Hence the solution is a. Coming to the second question, assertion. If a pair of lines are coincident, then we say that the pair of lines is consistent and it has a unique solution. Reason, if a pair of lines are parallel, then the pairs have no solution and is called as inconsistent pair of equations. A, if they are consistent and has unique solution, definitely they are not coincident because coincident lines have infinite number of solutions. Coming to the reason part, if they are parallel, definitely they are inconsistent pair of equations. Hence, A is false and R is true. The solution is D. Question 3. Assertion. The linear equation x minus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0 and 3x plus 4y minus 20 is equal to 0 have exactly one solution. Reason, the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 9 is equal to 0 and 4x plus 6y minus 18 is equal to 0 have an unique solution. One solution, unique solution. The condition to be satisfied is a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. In the first pair of linear equations, here a1 is equal to 1, b1 is equal to minus 2, a2 is equal to 3 and b2 is equal to 4. The ratio a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 3 and b1 by b2 is equal to minus 2 by 4 which is equal to minus 1 by 2. Hence, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. They are consistent and exactly they have one solution. A is true. Coming to the R, reason. The equations are 2x plus 3y minus 9 is equal to 0, 4x plus 6y minus 18 is equal to 0. Here, a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equal to minus 9, a2 is equal to 4, b2 is equal to 6 and c2 is equal to minus 18. Let us see the ratio. A1 by A2 is equal to 2 by 4 which is equal to 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is equal to 3 by 6 which is equal to 1 by 2 again. C1 by C2 is equal to minus 9 by minus 18 which is equal to 1 by 2. They are, hence the ratios are equal. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Hence they are coincident lines. R is false. The solution is C. Question 4. Assertion. The graphical representation of the equations x plus 2y is equal to 3 and 2x plus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0 gives a pair of coincident lines. Reason. the graph of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 gives a pair of intersecting lines if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Let us check the assertion. In assertion, the first equation a1 is equal to 1, b1 is equal to 2 and c1 is equal to minus 3. a2 is equal to 2, b2 is equal to 4 and c2 is equal to plus 7. The ratio a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 2, b1 by b2 is equal to 2 by 4 which is again 1 by 2. c1 by c2 is equal to minus 3 by 7. Hence we get a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. They are inconsistent parallel lines. No solution we get. Hence A is false. Coming to the reason part, these are the equations and it is correctly giving the condition for being consistent or intersecting lines. Hence R is true. The solution is D. Question 5. Assertion. The value of k for which the system of equations 3x plus ky is equal to 0 and 2x minus y is equal to 0 has a unique solution is k is not equal to minus 3 by 2. Reason. The graph of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 gives a pair of intersecting lines if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Right. Coming to the assertion part, here they are saying about unique solution. The condition must be a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. What is a1 and b1? Let us check. a1 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to k, a2 is equal to 2, b2 is equal to minus 1. When we have a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, 3 by 2 is not equal to k by minus 1. Cross multiplying we get 2k is equal to minus 3, k is not equal to minus 3, k is not equal to minus 3 by 2. Hence A is correct. Coming to R, definitely it is also correct. Correct explanation for it. Hence the solution is A. Question number 6. Assertion. The number of common solutions for the system of linear equations 5x plus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0 and 10x plus 8y is equal to 12 is 0. That means they have to be parallel to each other. Reason. The graph of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 gives a pair of intersecting lines if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Coming to the assertion, the linear equations, in that we have in the first equation we have a1 is equal to 5, b1 is equal to 4, c1 is equal to 6. In the second equation a2 is equal to 10, b2 is equal to 8 and c2 is equal to minus 12. Let us see the ratios. a1 by a2 is equal to 5 by 10 which is equal to 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is equal to 4 by 8 which is equal to 1 by 2 again. c1 by c2 is equal to 6 by minus 12 which is equal to minus 1 by 2. Hence, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. This is a condition for parallel lines, inconsistent lines. Hence, they don't have any common solution. A is true. Coming to R, the reason is also true, but it's not the correct explanation. It is incorrect explanation. Hence, the solution is B. Question 7. Assertion. The value of k for which the system of linear equations 3x minus 4y is equal to 7 and 6x minus 8y is equal to k have infinite number of solutions is 14. Infinite number of solutions, that is the condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. They are consistent and dependent pair of equations, or I can say that they are coincident lines. Coming to the reason, the graph of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 gives a pair of intersecting lines if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Let us see this assertion. Here a1 is 3, b1 is minus 4 and c1 is minus 7. A1 is A2 is 6, b2 is minus 8 and c2 is minus k. Hence, the ratio is 3 by 6 is equal to minus 4 by minus 8 is equal to minus 7 by minus k. Let me take, since 3 by 6 is 1 by 2, let me take this ratio. 7 by k is equal to 1 by 2 and k is equal to 14. Hence, the solution is 14. A is true. R is also true but not the correct explanation. Hence, the solution is B. Question 8. Assertion. A pair of linear equations has no solution if it is represented by intersecting lines graphically, which is absolutely wrong. No solution means that they should be parallel lines. Reason. If a pair of lines are intersecting, then the pair has unique solution and is called as consistent pair of equation. It is true. Hence A is false, R is true. The solution is D. Question 9. Assertion. The value of q is equal to plus or minus 2 if x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1 is the solution of the line 2x plus y minus q square minus 3 is equal to 0. Reason. The solution of the line will satisfy this equation of the line. Coming to the assertion, he says x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1. Let me substitute these values in the given equation. So when I substitute it, I get 7 minus q square minus 3 is equal to 0. Minus q square is equal to minus 4. Q square is equal to 4. Q is equal to plus or minus 2. Right. Hence A is equal to true. And R is also equal to true because it's a linear equation. It is a straight line when we draw it on the graph. Hence the solution is A. Question 10. Assertion. The value of k for which the system of linear equations kx minus y is equal to 2 and 6x minus 2y is equal to 3 has a unique solution is 3. Reason. The graph of linear equations a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 gives a pair of intersecting lines if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Right. So he says that the value of k is equal to 3 and they have unique solution. So instead of k, let me substitute the value of k as 3 in the equation. So here a1 is equal to k, ultimately a1 is equal to 3 and b1 is equal to minus 1, a2 is equal to 6, b2 is equal to minus 2. Hence, let us see the ratio. A1 by A2 is equal to 3 by 6, which is equal to 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is equal to minus 1 by minus 2, which is equal to 1 by 2. And C1 by C2 is equal to 2 by 3. We get that A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. This is the condition for parallel lines and they don't have unique solution. Hence, A is false. And R is true. Hence, the solution is D. Hope today's class was very interesting. Please give your feedback in the comment section. Like, share and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you.